The Albany VA Center, the Albany VA Medical Center was under investigation, Part 27. This so smart that day, between commas, because of Mr. Smarty Pants, my husband, he is at the intensive care, didn't check ash ammonia level like he was supposed to, like it was planned on Saturday morning. And because of that, he is now in coma at the intensive care unit at the VA hospital. In other words, back in November 11, 2006, I was not aware that the main problem was his high protein diet. And even when he had problems of ammonia before entering to the VA hospital, that never was as bad, never ever ever was that bad. His life was not in danger. He was not eating a high protein diet, and he was not avoiding proteins, but compared to what he was given at the VA hospital, his proteins were high quality in comparison. But I was not aware at that time, November 11, that the main problem was his high protein diet. But I discovered later on, like I told you. He thought he was smarter than I because Mr. is a that day, so Mr. So smart didn't hear me because I asked him to check his ammonia level like he was supposed to anyway Saturday morning. The fact that ash ammonia level was 140 on Thursday was enough to understand he needed his ammonia level to be checked. So I was sick. I am sick because my husband could die because most folks would. His ammonia level was at 393 when he entered at the intensive care unit. It was about 313 in the morning. Like this wouldn't be enough. The person who put his personal belongings in a bag, put liquid with his things, coming maybe from a ice cube or a bit of water, I don't know, but I showed to her his things were wet, and even under the plastic bag, it was humid on the counter. That's how they care about a veteran. The nurses tried to make me speak because they knew where Ash was and is at the intensive care unit, right? But when I entered on the 8th floor, I was already sick. And then I saw how they cared about his personal belongings. I just became sicker than when I came. Don't tell me what to think, a duck, because I can think for myself. Oh, I thought since Ash refused the lactulose, he was 50-50 responsible with this so smart doctor who didn't check his ammonia level, and it was planned to do that. But after talking with the nurse who was taking care of him, she said my husband couldn't take a good decision with an ammonia level of 100. It's where he was after they gave him the lactulose. Thursday, from 140 to 100 on Thursday, and then 393 when he entered in the intensive care unit to 313. So in other words, I was willing to split the responsibility between the so smart doctor who didn't take his ammonia level with my now late husband. The nurse who was taking care of him told me that my husband couldn't take a good decision with an ammonia level of 100. He started at 140 on Thursday, then went back to 100, then went to the roof at 393 when he entered the intensive care unit to finally 313. Oh yes, I was taking notes of everything, and I was talking to a lot of people to get the right information, and I was also doing my own research. I have the feeling Ash needs to be out of this VA hospital ASAP because of what I said from part 1 to part 27. Just read or just listen. I'll be so happy when Ash will be finally out of this dangerous place called VA hospital. I'm thinking hard about it. As you can easily understand, this was hell on earth. He was at the 8th floor of the Albany Stratton VA Medical Center, which was under investigation at the time that my late husband, was in this hospitalized there. It goes until part 35.